What now is difficult about drawing? Have you figured it out yet? Drawing is difficult because we see with our two eyes, we see three-dimensional. But our paper is two-dimensional. To translate our three-dimensional world onto a two-dimensional piece of paper is the difficulty. That's why if you have the viewfinder, it flattens the image in a way. The depth is already there because you see the outline of everything you're drawing. The values, when we put gray tones in it, we create the illusion of a third dimension. By using the whole scale, the whole gray scale, from 0 to 10, I use very often 0 to 10, 5 being the middle, so 50%, that is the value we start with when we tone the paper. That's the 50% value. Now we can go darker with a softer pencil and hatching and cross hatching, and we can go lighter because then we can erase that part and then it becomes white again. Now we are creating something that starts looking like it's round. It has a third dimension to it. Mastering the value is not easy, but once you get it and you learn to see the dark is dark and the light is light, you will achieve so much more joy in, oh wow, can I do this? Can I really make this, have it the feeling that it's a third dimension? And that's a little trick. That's the trick of the value. Do the best you can. Master it. Try to master it, because this is one of the most important things that we're going to learn in the 30-day challenge. Because the apple is a simple object, we can look at all these things. And the most important is always, where is the light coming from? You need to know that. If you have more sources, the shadows will be more complicated. Learn to see what is there. And the object is simple. It stays simple for quite a while. Good luck today. Today we again have one apple, and I toned the paper very, very lightly. But I'm going to add a lot of value today to the whole drawing. I always say that you have to do the background at the same time as the subject. And this is one of the examples that goes to show you how important that actually is. Because the lightest light of the apple stands out against the background. Now, there's also reflection on the table. It's a glossy table, and it has a reflection of the apple. Now, the reflection itself has slightly less contrast. You will always see the difference between reflection or the object itself, except when you have a mirror. Now then it's exactly the same with a different perspective. So don't ever be fooled and think that you know it, because you don't. Your eyes do not lie, but you have to train your eyes and to be able to trust your eyes. Because we think too much, we overthink everything. We think, oh, I've seen that before, I know how that looks like, and we draw something that does not exist, only in our imagination. So be on the lookout for your imagination that you don't know how things look like. The shadow is important because the reflection actually makes a slightly darker shadow part. I still have one light source, but because of the reflection, it looks like I have two light sources, which is not true. This is still HB pencil, and I will let you look at the video until the very end. I made it a little bit faster so that you don't spend all your time watching the video, but that you start your own drawing. There's a slightly light edge on the darkest part of the apple, and I want you to be able to see that as well. Observe, it's all about observation. The photograph, if you ever think you could do it faster working from a photograph, that might be true, but your eyes see a lot more on the three-dimensional object than on the photograph. I don't know why that is. I think our eyes are just better than the lens of a camera, as good as they are these days. So good luck, and I'll see you soon.